Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I want to talk about VeChain again today and their partnership with Samsung Heavy Industries, which is one of the largest shipbuilding companies in the world, which is obviously quite a big deal. To put it mildly, but I'll start off by quickly going through the cryptocurrency market. We're above $1 trillion in market cap. If I quickly look at the graph there, we can see we've just broken above $1 trillion. We've done it a couple of times recently, but the last time we sustained a push above, we went all the way up to just over 2 trillion, pulled back and went to 3 trillion. So being above that sort of price puts us into bullish territory. I'm not saying it's going to continue to rise, but it's nice to see us in that sort of situation. 24-hour trading volume, $53 billion. Bitcoin dominance continues to grow to 42.1%. So Bitcoin itself is currently trying to get towards $23,000. I made a video about Bitcoin on Friday if you want to go back and check that out. That's got my predictions about what Bitcoin could do over the next coming weeks and months, and so far it's proven to be quite accurate. Anyway, let's look at the highest rises over the last 24 hours. Axie Infinity is pushing up. It's up 37% on the week, 23% in the last 24 hours. I've just made a video about Step-In. It's up 25%, so anyone that's got Step-In sneakers, you could start to recoup some of your investment. Gala Games, that's quite interesting. That continues to do well. It's holding on to the gains it's made over the last week or so. XRP seems to be doing well. There's a lot of projects that are pumping up quite nicely, to be honest with you. If we look at the VeChain page, we can see that we're currently trading at 0.022, up 0.81% on the day. Market cap of 1.6 billion. Circulating supply 72.5 billion and 24-hour trading volume of $58.6 million. When you go through sentiment, I've started to not really pay too much attention to it. Some people are, they're talking sense, but a lot of people like this Atif one, he's talking about meme coins, which is absolutely of no use to me whatsoever. It's just a place where a lot of people are just shilling coins. This chap here, I've just got 100k vet. Let's just sound very bullish based on the last all-time high and the coming things for the project. We already reached 23 cents once up. We reached 0.8 cents this year. It's a fairly level-headed comment. 0.8 cent, 80 cents is a reasonable prediction. Majority of people are bullish, but you do get these people just shilling crap basically. It's a strange. What's what my dad would say. It's a minefield. Stuff like that. Anyway, so moving along to the article, we're talking about VeChain, $1 billion company. Samsung deployed an intelligent ship network security application on VET. So I quickly show you on Wikipedia. Samsung Heavy Industries is one of the largest shipbuilders in the world. So it's not like, this isn't small potatoes. This is quite a big deal for VeChain to be in with people like this. Like I've said many times, they're positioning themselves within key industries with large companies, which can only bode well for the future of the project. I see this as a top 10 crypto, not financial advice. I see this going well above $1 in the future, which is why I continue to accumulate even at these prices. Right, so Samsung taps leading blockchain VeChain for deployment of its intelligent ship data application. VeChain gamers supports from top industry personalities as its use case continues to benefit leading companies. Right, so VeChain, the blockchain network designed to aid businesses' operations through the enhancement of product tracking, has continued living up to its name. With support from the world-leading certification authority DNV, Samsung Heavy Industries, the first Korean shipbuilding firm to take this step, has successfully deployed its intelligent ship network security application on the VeChain network. Just going to have a little bit of water. Excuse me. So I'll link the article down below so you can go through the tweets and whatnot. The VeChain Thor community shared more details about the deployment of an official Medium post explaining that the VeChain blockchain was leveraged by Samsung Heavy Industries for the purpose of verification of data transmission for its ship's autonomous sailing system SAS and electronic logbook e-logbook. The deployment comes shortly after the Samsung Heavy Industries applications got a result of compliance certificate from the DNV, thereby allowing it to carry out operations using the blockchain. As of late, the shipping industry has leaned towards advancing its network security as it taps into digital technologies for the advancement of shipping operations as autonomous information sharing becomes widely adopted. In order to reduce the chances of information alteration where data is shared with ships and other offshore tools on the recovering end, VeChain serves as a security solution for shipping companies, shipyards and other bodies involved. Dr. Hyun-Jo Kim, Vice President of Samsung Heavy Industries Ship and Offshore Performance Research Center, expresses excitement and optimism about the progress made by the firm. He says, "We are very pleased that Samsung Heavy Industries has become the first shipyard to receive DNV certification for applying blockchain technology to its continuously developing SAS automatic navigation system and our vessel e-logbook digital asset management system. We greatly appreciate the DNV's hard work in this cooperative research." Vidar Dolonen, the regional manager of DNV Korea and Japan, made a notable comment asserting the relevance of blockchains in the shipment industry. He explained, "Blockchain technology is a fundamental requirement for the future of ships and a necessary condition for responding to the upcoming maritime regulations. Collaborating with a well-known industry institution has become an important milestone towards the more secure digital systems for ships. VeChain's adaptation SAW as use case serve multiple companies. The VeChain blockchain boasts many achievements under its belt, as use cases for the blockchain are constantly expanding. VeChain's client base includes popular brands like BMW, Microsoft, PwC, amongst others. Walmart is also one of the VeChain clients, who have recorded massive growth in transaction processing after adopting a blockchain for supply chain transparency." VeChain has also been recognised by US Senator Pat Toomey, who spoke of the blockchain in a positive light by referring to VeChain as a solid project. In similar fashion, Michelle M., head of the supply chain twin transition department at DNV, pointed out the benefits that VeChain has brought to Walmart's customer base. So I don't know if you're aware of VeChain's tracking, like basically from farm to plate, the food through everything, all the food that goes through Walmart is tracked on the VeChain blockchain. So if there is like a contamination issue, previously it could take 7 days for this to come to light, but with VeChain in the picture, it can be like notified, recognised, and people notified within a matter of, I think it's 12 hours, which is like a massive improvement, because it's going to prevent a lot of sickness, because when people do get food poisoning from contaminated food, it spreads like wildfire. Anyway, moving on to the charts, I'll close out there. You can see we have managed to stay above the 50 period moving average. The 100 is acting like a support, as I mentioned the other day. We've pulled back to it twice and it's bounced off it twice. It's pretty much to the pip. So there's nothing in the terms of resistance until we get to 0.026. So that will be my next target. And once we can break above 0.026, we're into double top territory there. And if we can break through that, we're heading towards 0.032. Obviously nothing moves up in straight lines, so it's going to be up and down, there's going to be pullbacks, but looking at the MACD, everything's positive, there's no divergences there. Got the signal line and the MACD line above the zero line, and the momentum on the histogram is also positive, so everything is looking bullish on the charts. Add to that Bitcoin's looking good, these partnerships, everything is looking good to me. Not financial advice, but I'm going to continue to pile in on this project, and I see it as a long-term hold. Right, I'm going to leave it for there. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Drop a like on the video to help me to reach a wider audience, and any comments or questions you've got, please leave them down below, and I always get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.